Yes, sir! We've done it again. We have cracked the squad method for the Tombstone Duplication Glitch in Season 3 for zombies. That's right. You can now go in with your whole squad, all the way up to 3 people. Everyone keeps their tombstone. Everyone can run the new Dark Aether. Everyone can successfully exfil. And we're going to show you that right now and how to do it. The first thing you're going to do is pull everything out of your tombstone, assuming you have one, which you should, and then make sure to get that blood burner out. I recommend when you come back with your blood burner, pop that first, drink that tombstone, equip everything, then go back to your tombstone and get it all like this. Make sure it crumbles. That's Tombstone 101. You know that by now. At least you should. If you're new, welcome in to the Tombstone Glitching. So now your buddy here is going to go to any out-of-bounds spot on the map. It actually doesn't matter where, but just pick a spot where right when you walk one step forward, that out-of-bounds timer goes. At the same time, you're going to go all the way down to B7 at the very, very, very bottom right side of the map or the southeast corner. That's where we're headed now. Huge thanks to my Discord community for all the hard work they've put in, and specifically Big Fella and Ducky Pleasance for getting these clips right here and putting all the time in to confirm that it's working. They tested it relentlessly, along with myself and many, many others. Thanks to all of you. As we're going on a little cruise here, there's a couple things I need to clarify. The first is I'm going to show you the method of how to set up the bike and how to actually run it from the bike side. Secondly, I'm going to show you, if your buddy is on the bike, how to do the out-of-bounds method when you're the one that's not on the bike and has to run out of bounds manually. We'll show both today so that you'll have a really good grasp on how to do this, whether you're the person on the bike or off the bike. And let's get a quick word from this video's sponsor. If you don't have the time to unlock everything and need assistance in your favorite games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto 5, and more, then our sponsor, Damn Mods, is the place for you. They offer all camo unlocks, zombie schematics, bot lobbies, and more. Damn Mods has a 5-star rating with thousands of reviews. Use the link below in the description and be sure to use code OneAD for 5% off your order. We have now arrived at B7. You're going to go right up this little mountain here to look where the out-of-bounds spot is, right there. See that section? That's where you're going to want to shoot out, and I'll show you the timing and all that in just a second. So before you leave, I always recommend backing that bike up. Take your time on this and test it a couple times to make sure you've got the right place. Otherwise, you will waste a lot of time. So now we're right here where we should be. I always recommend hopping off the bike and getting back on. You don't have to do this, but it just gives me a little reassurance that it is going to indeed spawn back at this location. So now let's test it before we actually go across the map. Pull in the water, hop off, hop back on. If you have a controller, make sure to turn on contextual tap. Otherwise, this gets really hard. And there you go. That is exactly what you want it to look like. Now, feel free to test this a couple times if you're new to this glitch and want to get it right. But once you're ready, just pull onto the water and head over to the location I'm going to show you right here. Huge thanks to my Discord for all the hard work that they put in to help me find these glitches. More than find them, to help me test these glitches. Like when I put these videos up, I've tested it, and multiple people in our Discords have tested it multiple times on Xbox, on PC, on PlayStation, so that we can give you accurate information when I make these videos. I try not to rush these videos out because I want all the information to be good. I'm not always perfect at it, but my Discord community is a huge reason why we're able to be so accurate in producing these videos and having them work every single time. Also, join our Discord down below if you're looking for a squad for zombies. We also have a lot of Warzone players in there, so if you're on Rebirth Island like I have been a ton, come join, find a squad. Even if you're learning, we have a lot of new people that are transitioning from zombies into Warzone. So join the Discord down below. I'll make sure that link is fresh. Now you've arrived to the west side of the island. Pull up on this little rock spot right here. Do not pull up on the grass because that will mess you up and reset your bike spawn location. This will keep that location down in that southeast B7. Then you can run or just use your Scorcher up here. Boom. Up to the top of the mountain. Of course, you need a sigil or an elder sigil for this to work. You can't go through this portal if you don't have one of those, but only one person in your squad needs that, so it makes it a lot easier. So once you've gone, we're going to the elder sigil. You're going to look for that icon and then charge up your Scorcher first. Then press the F or the controller button as late as possible. Again, this works on PC, this works on Xbox and PlayStation and in between. We have tested it on all of them. Then head back to your bike here. You should hit your bike around 14 to 16 seconds, but the timing's not super crucial because this method is so quick. Then just back up into the water here, And you're going to hop off the bike and hop back on, and that's going to spawn you back to that B7 location you established. Sometimes if your map is off like that, just stay on the bike. You're okay. One of your squad mates has already voted yes, and then you'll do the last one on the bike. Now, you want to get out of bounds between 5 and 7 seconds. Some are kind of sandwiched in between that 6. There's a little bit of leniency on 5, a little bit of leniency on 7, but just stay there. And then your teammates are going to go out of the bounds at the exact same time. That's 6-ish seconds. Now, I'm going to show you the other perspective if you're the one going out of bounds in just a second, but let me first confirm that this does indeed work. So now we are in the Dark Aether. We have our weapons. We have everything but our essence, which is saved in our tombstone, and our perks, which that's how it actually sets. So now you're going to use that to go to the exfil. You can actually play anything you want. You can go collect schematics. Any of that stuff will work absolutely fine. But let's jump forward to where we're actually exfilling. Here we are exfilling. Now, this works for camos, this works for anything, as well as it's going to reset your tombstone. Now, I'm going to show you in just a second the other perspective and the timing that it takes to actually go out of bounds, and if you're not the one on the Bloodburner bike. So you can see everything will work this way. You can unlock schematics this way. You can unlock your camos. If you need to exfil successfully, missions, any of that stuff, this will work as a successful exfil. So here we are just waiting next to the out of bounds. Now, once it pops up, only one of us will vote yes. It's important to communicate who's going to do that. And now, if you're near the out of bounds, you're simply waiting for your teammate to do the last vote that's on the Bloodburner, because they'll know exactly when they need to do it. Right there, there's your 10 seconds. So now we're going to wait. Right about 7 to 6 seconds. We're both going to run out of bounds, and our Bloodburner teammate will do the same. Pops up. You're going to hear the squad eliminated. Everybody will die. Now, everybody just set their tombstones. Now we go in the Dark Aether. And then lastly, I want to show you that when we came back, we actually both had our tombstone. There's one. There's a second one. Use all your items again. We jumped over. Of course, you get the mercenary camp sometimes, and there's our tombstone. Drop everything over. So that allows us to keep our tombstone, run the Dark Aether as a full squad. This works across PC, Xbox, PlayStation. That timing is right about that 6 seconds, 7 to 6. Even sometimes 5 still works, but more the 7 to 6 seems to be the sweet spot. Hey, like and subscribe if this video helped you, and as always, for the newest Modern Warfare Zombies and Warzone content, I will see you live on YouTube.